there, please.
So your internet is bad.
Okay, guys, again, good morning. Today, inshallah, we'll take lesson 3, page 549, measures of center. We skipped lesson 2. It talks about line plots and histograms. I think we did this idea before in grade 5. So we'll take lesson 3 for today, page 549. Prepare your books there, please. Prepare your books there. Now, in the previous lesson, we took statistical question. Statistical question. Statistical questions, we said it has variety of answers. Variety of answers, different answers, different answers. And these answers, we call them responses. It is the data, means if you have a survey means you want to collect data from doing something. Survey means you want to collect data. So you will go to the street and ask the people and collect and record your data, or ask your friends in the class, what is your favorite sports? This is a statistical question. Now, after you record the data, you can find measures for this data. Measures for this data. So assume that we have the following data, like 6, 8, 9, 11, 5, 12. So we have this data, these responses, these numbers. Yesterday, you made them in tables, if you remember, and you did the homework. Now, today we'll find measures of center. We have 2 measures of center. We have the mean, and the mean is the average of these numbers. The number which is at the middle, the average, means if you have 13 and 15, the average of these 2 numbers is 14, the number in the middle, okay? So here, to find the mean, how we find the mean, guys? The mean, the addition or the total or the sum total of values, over the number of the values. Number of values. So what is the mean? We said the mean is the average of the data. How we find the mean? Up, it is the total of the values. Down, it is the number of the values, and it's a fraction, division. So for this data, what is the mean? This is equal, add the numbers. Up, we add the numbers, the total or the sum. Okay, addition. Add 6 plus 8 plus 9 plus 11 plus 5 plus 12. I added the numbers over how many values we have here. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 6. Add up, then divide on 6. This is equal 14, 23, 34, 34, 39, 51. 51 divided by 6 and make division. 51 divided by 6, it is 8. 48, subtract 3 decimal 0, 5, 8.5. 8.5. So what is the 8.5 here? The 8.5, it is the middle number. The number which is in the middle between all of these numbers. This is what we call it the mean. The mean is the average of these numbers. Like when you want to make your grade mark, you add the values or your total marks, then they divide on the number of the marks. Means, for example, if you have if you get in English, for example, if you mark in English, let's say 95, if you have in Arabic, let's say 96, and if you have in science, let's say 92, and if you have in math, for example, your grade, I'm talking about your grade here, is, let's say 84. These marks now, for your mark out of 100, all of them. Now, if you now find the average of them, all of them is out of 100. 95 out of 100, 96 out of 100, 92 out of 100, 84 out of 100. These marks are the out of 100, okay? If you want to find your average, in Arabic words, معدلك, your average, what you will do, the average means the mean. And to find the mean, follow its formula. You add the numbers up, down you divide on the number of the values. So here 95 plus 96 plus 92 plus 84 over how many values you have? 1, 2. So let's add these numbers, 95, 96, 92, 84, add. Here 11, 13, 17. Here 10, 19, 28, 36. 367. So here you have 367 divided by 4. Now make division. 367 divided by 4. Here you have 9, right? 36, subtract 0, 7, 1. 1 by 4, 4. Subtract 3, decimal 0, right? 75. So it is 91.75. 91.75. This is how we find the average of few numbers or of some values, okay? This is what we call it the mean. And in other words, we call it measure of center. Center means the middle number. The number is in between. This is how we find the mean. We are on lesson 3, page 549. Okay, now let's go to the book and read some ideas there.
Yes, Mister.
Read it, Yusuf.
Yes, Mister.
We are on page, Yusuf, we are on page 549, okay?
Yes, Mister.
Okay.
Yusuf.
Okay.
Yalla read. We are on page 549, guys. Go with your friend, please.
A data set can contain many values, but sometimes it's beneficial to find a single value that can represent or summarize the entire data set.
Thus, a data set can contain many values. This we call it data set. These numbers we call it data set, a group of numbers, a group of values, data, okay? A group of values, okay? Now, and they wrote here, find a single value that can represent or summarize the entire data set. Means this 91.75, all of these numbers are close to this number with the same distance. This number expresses the average of your marks here. Continue. Continue,
Measures
please.
of center are numbers used to describe the center of a numerical data set.
Center. Center means the number in the middle. The middle. You know the center of the circle, which is the number, the point in the middle, right? So center of the values means the number in the middle. Means here, the 8.5, it's between all of these numbers. They are all close to 8.5 at the same distance. Continue. Means left to right, I mean. Continue.
Okay. The measures of center you will learn about in this lesson are the mean and median.
Good. We have two measures of center. We will know about this in this lesson. The first one, the mean. How we find the mean, add, then divide. Then we will take the other measure of center, which is the median. Continue.
One measure
Continue, ya
of
Abni.
center used to describe a numerical data set is the mean. The mean or average of a data
We can
set.
call it mean. It has two names, mean or average. Continue.
The mean or average of a data set is the sum of the data divided by the number of data values.
Sum of the data, sum means you will add, divided by the number of the values. How many values you have? Here you have 6 values, you divide in 6. 4 values, you divide in 4. Continue.
Suppose you have 4 test scores, 86%.
Mr. Do I mute?
Mister, don't talk while we are working and talking here, okay? It's not good. Continue,
Yes.
Yusuf.
86%, 90%, 72%, and 88%.
Good. So here we have test scores, your marks. 86% means percent, guys. Percent means out of what? Of 100. Remember,
Yeah.
the percent means out of 100. So we have 86, 90, 72, and 88. It's similar to the example which I did here. Okay, your marks. Continue. Continue, Abni.
Okay. You can find the mean by adding the test scores and then dividing by the total number of scores 4.
4. We have 4 scores. So here, guys, they added the 4 scores, then divided on the number of the scores. The answer is 84. So the mean score is 84%. Okay? 84%. Right. Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you, Yusuf.
Welcome.
Now, let's go to example 1 together, guys. Let's go to example 1. Example 1, page 550 with Rayyan. Read Rayyan.
Yes. The table shows the recorded high temperatures in degrees Fahrenheit for 6 days in Little Rock, Arkansas.
معلش ريان حبيبي again. يلا.
The table shows the recorded high temperatures in degrees Fahrenheit for 6 days in Little Rock, Arkansas.
حلو. We have ركز. We have the temperatures, the high temperatures recorded in degrees for 6 days in a city called Arkansas. I think it's in USA. Now we have Monday. What is the temperature for Monday?
45.
Guys, 45, 52 are high temperatures, but they are talking in Fahrenheit. You know, we have Fahrenheit and we have Celsius or degree. Celsius, we use it here in our countries, okay? Now here, the temperature 45 in Monday, in Tuesday, how much?
52.
52. So give me the values. The first one is, the temperature is what, ya Ryan?
45.
45 degree. The second one?
That's 52.
ايش حبيبي
52
52 degree then
45
45 degree then
50 49 47
50 49 47 like this.
Yes.
Good. They wanted from us to find what? Read the question up the table.
The table shows, okay, find the mean temperature to summarize
To
the
summarize the data. I want the mean temperature. We said, Rayyan, the mean equal what?
We make plus for
The values, right? So of the sum of the values. So we add them, right? Which is 45 plus 52 plus 45 plus 50 plus 49 plus 47 divided by how many values we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yes.
This is equal. The sum of these numbers, you add them normally to come?
Yes. 288 over 6.
288 over 6.
Uh,
Now make division. The answer will be what?
48.
48 degree, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Rayyan. This is the mean of these values. The mean, okay? So the mean of these temperatures is 48. Focus, guys, here. The 48, it's in middle, means you'll have values more than 48 and values less than 48. Values more than 48 like 52, like 50, like 49. Values less than 48 like 47, 45, we have 2 of 45s, right? So here, the mean, for example, in this one or in these numbers, if the mean you have it, for example, 30, it does not make sense because 30, all of the numbers are above of 30. And it cannot be, for example, 65. Because 65 is all up or more than all of these numbers. This is cannot be mean for these values, and this is cannot be mean for these values. The mean should be in middle of the numbers. You have values more than it and values less than it. For example, here, when we did this example, the mean was 91. You have values more than 91 and values less than 91, like the 84. Here also, when I made the mean, it was 8.5. You have values more than 8 and values less than 8, right? The mean should be in the middle. For example, in these values here, 95, 96, 92, 84, if you have a mean 70, this is wrong. Cannot be mean for these numbers. It is not in the middle. It is below all of these numbers. Cannot be 99 for these numbers because it is above of all of these numbers. The mean, which is measure of center, means in the middle, the average. So this is example 1 to find the average degree of these temperatures. It is 48. Thank you, Rayyan. Let's do the check, guys. We have check. $550. 552, sorry. 51. Let's do the check page 551, guys. Check page 551. Omar, read يا عمر.
Yes, mister.
يلا.
Yes, read.
read.
Okay. Wait a second. The table shows the number of headphones sold at an electronics store during a sale. Find the mean number of headphones sold to summarize the data.
Sorry, Omar, again. Check page 551. Read.
Yes. The table shows the number of headphones sold at an electronics store during a sale.
Good. So we have electronic store making or made a sale, and they count how many headphones sold each day. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Find.
Find the mean number of headphones sold to summarize the data.
Good. So in Monday they sold how much? 9 headphones. In Tuesday, 18 headphones. Wednesday 7, Thursday 7, Friday 10, and Saturday how much? 15 headphones, right? So the number of the headphones are 9, then
18,
then
and
7,
7,
then
7,
سرعة 7, okay, 10,
15.
15. So we have 9, 18, 7, 7, 10, 15. We want to find the mean of these values, yeah, Mr. Omar.
Yes.
Yeah, equals what, Habibi? How you find it?
We will add the numbers.
Yeah. So we have 9 plus 18 plus 7 plus 7 plus 10 plus 15, right?
Yes.
Divided by
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Divided by 6. Let's add these numbers together, right? We have 9, 18, 7, 7, 10, and 15, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 17, 24, right?
Yes.
31, 36. So here 6, here 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Shake.
Yes.
So we have 66 over 6. How much?
11.
Equal 11. 11 what?
11 headphones.
Headphones. 11 headphones. The unit of the, here it was degree, right? The unit of the mean, the same thing. Yani, it is degree, so we write degree. Headphone, so we write headphone. So this is the mean of the check. Copy it, please, guys. Thank you, Omar. Copy the check, guys. Fine. Now, until now, guys, what I did here for you, the question give you the values and wanted from you to find what? The mean. The question give you the values I want and wanted from you to find the mean. values, and you find the mean. Values, and you find the mean. Now we have another idea for the mean. The question will give you the mean, okay? The mean will be given, and there is one value here missing. We need to find it. For example, focus please. Focus please. Example, if the mean of the following data is, if the mean of the following data is 90. So the mean is given, which is 90. And the data are, or the values are 88, 95, 93, 80. 88, 95, 93, 80, and M. Focus. Okay, so here in this example, the mean is given. They don't want the mean. And they gave you values with unknown or missing value. I call it MLT, any variable. You know, variable means missing value, unknown number. The question is find the value of M. Focus, please. Focus, please. Focus. Now, how we find the value of M, guys? We apply the formula of the mean. Remember, guys, in the area, when I tell you a parallelogram with area 9 base 3, find the H. So what we do, we follow the area and we apply the numbers, right? Right? Then we solve equation. This is what we did. We'll do the same idea here. We have missing values, so we will follow the formula of the mean. The mean is the total of the numbers divided by the number of the values. So here, the mean equal, focus, the mean equal the sum, I will call it, over the number of values. We know that. But what is the mean? The mean is how much? 90. So here I'll put 90 equal. In place of the mean is given 90 equal. The sum means you will add the numbers, the total of the numbers including M, the total of all of these numbers including M. So it is 88 plus 95 plus 93 plus 80 plus M, divided by how many data or how many number we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So until now, I did the normal thing. I put the formula, then I apply the formula, including the missing value M. Now I have some simplifying here. Here I have numbers. I can add them up. I can add 88 with 95 with 93 with 80. But I cannot add these numbers with M. I don't know the value of M. How I will add it? So I add the known values. The known values, I will add them and I will make them one number in a place we have 4 numbers to make it easy. So let's add the known values. 88, 95, 93, 80, add. I cannot put M. I don't know the value of M. Add. So here, 8 plus 5, 13, plus 3, 16, plus 0, 16. Meshek. Here, 9 with 9 with 9, 27, with 8, 35. Again, 9 with 9 with 9, 27, with 8, 35. So these numbers here, we added them, and the total of this part is how much? 356. So replace it by 356, the value of them. So we have 90 equal 356 in place of this group. 356 plus n all over 5. So what I did here, I replaced this group of number or this group of numbers by this one. Now we have equation. We have equation. Remember in doing equations of division, guys, remember, look here. Remember when you have 3 over 4, for example, or 3 equal m over 9. This is division equation. When we have division equation, we do multiply with the denominator, remember? So here I'll do multiply with 9. We did that before, right? So here I have division equation. This is division. And we have denominator. So the first step, let's get rid of this 5 by multiplying both sides with 5. So I'll multiply on this side by 5 and this side by 5. Now 5 with 5 here are gone, like when we cross the 9s, remember? We did that before. So what we have here we have 356 plus n. 356 plus n equals 90 multiply 5. We found it. We find it. 90 by 5, 450. Now what we have here, guys, who can tell me what's this? What's this? What's this? Ziyad, what's this, Mr. Ziyad Muhammad? Marwan, what's this, ya Marwan?
Mr. This is addition equation.
Now look, this is addition equation. How we do the addition equation, remember?
Yeah, we will subtract the connected number, which is 356, from both sides.
Ya salam. Mumtaz. So we subtract the connected number. Remember, guys, chapter 1, I think. I don't know which one, but we did that too much. So it is addition equation, and the connected number here is a 356. So we subtract 356 from both sides. Here minus a 356, and here minus a 356. Gun is still what here? M. Here we subtract 450 minus a 356 equal. So we have 450 minus a 356 equal 0 minus 6. It is not 6, huh? ركزوا الله يسعدكم. Take 1, 4, 10, 4. Here also 4 minus 5, it cannot be. This will be 3, 14 minus 5, 9. So M equals 94. So the value of the missing number is what? 94. Now I did it, guys. I did it by the style of equations. Okay, the book did it with different way. Let's see the book. I'm doing this one, the learn part. See the learn part? I took these numbers 88, 95, 93, 80, and the question mark, which is, I call it what here? I call it question mark, unknown. I call it N, okay? And the book did this, use the line plot in the previous lesson, which was which we didn't do it. That's why I want you to solve it in this style, in the style of equations, okay? First, you put your formula, apply, add, make division equation, multiply both sides, make it to addition equation, then solve it. And if you see down here, down, it will have the same answer, which is, can you read? In your book, the last number in this page is our answer, 94.